Good morning, YouTube. What's going on, everyone? Well, it's actually not morning when you're watching this, but it's okay. We're going to get into NHL 23 franchise mode. We are the Wild. We're the owner of the Wild, and we're going to win them a ring this year. That's what we're trying to do. And this is episode number 2 of our franchise mode. If you haven't seen episode 1 last night, go check that out. Basically, we just cover me getting into hockey, and I haven't played this game in 3 years. I haven't watched hockey much except for like last year, so this is all new to me. So I need your help. So if you guys do want to help me, leave a comment down below. I'll try to do what it says. If it's helping the team, if it's hurting the team, and if you do like the videos, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want more hockey content. I'm going to be posting this pretty much every day. So let's jump into this. This is episode number 2. And we are going to be getting into the preseason here. So our first game is against Colorado. We will be simming, then going to the start of the season, simming, checking stats, going through some lineup changes, and then we'll just keep going until probably November, I think. And then I have some notes here. Then we will check on our minor league team, and then we should call it a day. And I'll give you some predictions and stats based on all the things as we go. So let's jump into this. We're going to sim to this game. Is there a calendar, or is this the only thing I can do? I think this is the only thing I can do. So we're going to simulate our first preseason game. And what's the best way to do this? We're just watching it. I want to fast forward. Sim the period. Oh, we're up 3-0. Can I just watch it? Continue? Go quickly? Looks like Greenway got a goal. Kaprizov got a goal. Kaprizov got 2 goals. Oh man, like it right in front there. We want to continue. This is the second period. Oh, here we can watch it with Y. Maybe not. Hello. Well, we scored another goal. Kaprizov got a hat trick. Great. That's fantastic. And that was it. So that was worth the 3 periods. We're going to figure this out eventually. But the Minnesota Wild defeat the Colorado Avalanche. Look at that. I love to see it. Kaprizov getting 3 goals, a hat trick in his first game. And look, we already have an incoming trade. Joe Brodin. Is his name Jody? No, it's not. I don't know. And Merrill for a 2nd round and a 4th round pick. Top 4 defensemen. I'm going to decline the trade at this time. Ladies and gentlemen, if this was a dumb idea, let me know. But I'm going to decline this trade at this time. And we already got another trade. Dumba for this guy. And a Boston 3rd round pick. I'm going to say no to that as well. All right, how many trades are we going to be getting this entire year? I'll be honest. I don't want this to happen all the time. We're still in the preseason. All right, let's play against Chicago here. So we are going to simulate this game as well. And I would like to see it go sped up. Okay, so this is maybe a little bit better. We're watching it at 8 times speed. Couple power plays, and we get on the board first. Chaffee. Was he on the 4th line, I think? Greenway gets another goal. That's his 2nd of the season. Dumba from the blue line. And the Wild are up 3-0 here in the first. I like that. That's fantastic. And there we go. We will keep going. I think I just simmed to the end of the 2nd period. How do I start? Well, we're just going to sim the rest of the game. It looks like we did give up 1 goal finally. In the first episode, I didn't cover. Our goalie is obviously Marc-Andre Fleury, so he's going to be great for us this year. We get 3 more goals to kick it off. Let's take a look at our stats. Looks like Kaprizov already has 4 points. This is fantastic. How do I see stats? What's the best way to do this? This is all new to me, ladies and gentlemen. Would it be edit lines? This is what I just in. I want to see stats. Okay, here we go. So Kirill Kaprizov, he's our best player. Like I said, you all know that. He's got 3 goals and an assist. Perfect. Like, that's what you want to see out of him. Looks like Shaw's got an assist. Boldy has 2 assists. Matt Boldy. We put him on the front line because I've got some assists on. I'll be honest. I'm not the greatest at this game. So I got some assists on. It looks like Duheim. This is just the preseason, too. So maybe things will change a little bit once we get into the season. Duheim, Jost, and Greenway. Greenway has got 2 goals. Love to see that. Is it Yost or Jost? I got to look this up. He's got an assist. Duheim's got an assist. This guy's got a goal. Michael Chaffee has the goal. I love that. He's on the 3rd line right now. This guy hasn't done much. And that guy, Baddick, hasn't done much. Ogren, he's 18 years old. I didn't cover him in yesterday's episode. He was on the scratch list. He might have been covered by my little thing down here in the corner. But he was on the scratch list of the AHL. He is somebody that I think is going to be really good in the future. Obviously, we're playing a career mode here, a franchise mode. 10 years down the line, this guy's going to be a star like Kaprizov. He's on our 4th line right now, and we got nothing else from any of these guys. If we go to the defense, you got Brodin, who's got an assist. I love that. A goal and 2 assists from Dumba. People are already wanting to trade for him, so that's great. A couple of other guys who haven't done much. John Merrill, he was on the trade block. So there you go. That is your lines for the first 2 games. We're going to sim 2 more here and just kind of see what's going on. We'll see if we get another trade. We do not, which is fine with me. And we're playing the Preds, who are 2-0 here in the preseason. We are going to skip forward just like we were. It looks like we got another goal right away. 2 goals right away. Boldy and DeWare. 3 goals within the first 3 minutes of the game. Middleton gets a goal. They answer back. We had 8 shots in that first 6 minutes. That's great. Looks like things are finally slowing down a little bit, but a 3-1 lead. 4-1 lead as Rossi gets a goal. Again, I'm not sure who all these people are. I feel like I just looked at the roster sheet and it didn't tell me who they were. So crazy. I don't know how to get to the next period. There we go. We press square. Okay. So we're at 4-1. 5-1. Beckham, was that his 2nd goal? I think he had the 1st goal of the game. Great. This is fantastic. I love this. Obviously, it's the preseason, but it gives us a good idea of what we're going to be looking at, especially against a team like Nashville, who is 2-0 already. And there you go. In the 2nd period, we just got 1 goal, but we held them. And through this last period, nothing really going on, but we do lead 5-0 halfway through the period. Looks like they got a power play goal, so 5-2. That happens sometimes. We should be able to secure this one pretty easily. They get another power play. Penalty minutes, I guess, are going to be a little bit of a problem. Looks like they got a goal in extra time there, as they maybe pulled the goalie or something. But we get a win, 3-5, or 5-3, I should say. Great job there. And like I said, we're just going to jump right into the next one, playing Winnipeg. We're going to be seeing all these teams a little bit later. Looks like we're giving up a 3rd-round pick and Merrill for a 3rd-round pick and a 4th-round pick. It's a little bit better, but I'm not gonna take it yet. I don't think we need to. You guys will be able to help me out in this next episode or the next series, because like I said, we're going to get to November here. So we're just going to keep going through the preseason. And let's go against the Winnipeg Jets. And they were on a 5-on-3 power play there for a second. We hold them off. Crazy. Our offense has been so good right away, but kind of struggling just a little bit here with even shots in this first game. 13-7. Is the shots. Oh, they got a goal. All right, so not great. They got 2 goals. Oh, boy. Looking like 3 goals. Looking like what we did in the first game. I don't know if we'll be able to complete the comeback. Now they're on a power play. We have only 9 shots to their 25. They got 4 goals. Oof. All right, I think we're going to lose this game. But Steele gets a goal. See if we can get one more before the end of the period. We cannot. So we are down 4-1 going into the third. Start with a power play. Can't score, of course. I feel like the Wild were pretty good in the power play last year, though, so maybe they do have a chance. Looks like we're going to lose this game, though. The shots just were not there. We're not in our favor. Oh, boy, under 5 minutes to go. We just got over 20 shots. And there you go. We lose 4-1. So, not a great second game or fourth game there. But it happens. You're gonna lose. It looks like our team leader is now Dumba. Can we go back into the team's points, maybe? Player stats. This is another way to do it, I guess. You're looking at points. Dumba and Gaudreau. It looks like maybe we're resting guys because obviously Kaprizov, I think, had 4 points in his first game, and he said, "I'm done. I've had enough. I'm good enough to be out here." I don't know where he is. That concerns me maybe a little bit. I don't know exactly where he's at. That is a surprise to me. I hope that he's not hurt. Can I see any of that? Roster moves. The dude's not on the team. Where is he? Okay, I'm really scared. One more thing I want to see. If we go to this, can we see any of the... Maybe he's just chilling too. I mean, he's not on any of the lists, the activity feeds. Let's not cancel that. All right, so Dumba's our lead scorer. Let's jump into the next one here. We are getting close to opening day. And let's simulate the game. We're just going to go period by period here. Minnesota gets 2 goals in the first period. Zuccarello and Shaw, great. They get 2 more goals. And a 5th goal over Arizona. That's good. Arizona's not great. So that's a must-needed win there. Just the preseason. Dallas, they are not good. There's Carell. He's got 8 points now, 4 goals, 4 assists. That was a huge game for him. Let's go play Dallas. I love that. This is great. If we sim the periods again... 3 more goals by Dallas. Whew, I thought that was us, to be honest. But we score 2 back in the second period, Merrill and Boldy. And we lose. We cannot finish it off. So that's a tough way to lose. And how many more games are there until the start of the season? Just the one, I think, maybe? Zuccarello now has 5 points. If you want to go here, we're 4-2 in 6 games. Zuccarello with 5 points. Dumba, Boldy, Gaudreau. They're good in the preseason here. Let's jump into, I think, the last game then. Against the 4-1 St. Louis Blues. Team must be salary cap compliant to start the season. Any team that isn't automatically be adjusted on October 5th to fit the salary cap. I think we are good. So let's play this last game. Or sim this last game. And then we will move on to the regular season. And then we'll start adjusting lines and everything with that. So going through this last game, this is where I'll really need your help. If you're still watching this, I really appreciate it. I love that you're still here. Trying to give you some longer episodes here. Steele gets a goal, gets on the board in the first period. That's great. Still not out shooting our team. We are not out shooting the other teams. I've noticed this. They're on another power play, and they get a goal. Well, they don't get it actually off the power play, but they get the goal to tie things up. Look at this. 27 shots. We're at 13. 29 shots to 14. 3/4 of the way through the second period. We get another goal. Greenway, he's huge. I thought he shot that way. I was like, holy cow. From the blue line pretty much. But we're up. We're up. Final period against a good Blues team. 5-on-4 power play. long power play, and we get a goal. Steele, man. He has been good in this preseason. I don't know if he's just getting a ton of playing time or what line he's on, but man, he has been good, and we might have to get him up to a higher line maybe or something. And we win 3-2 to finish off the preseason. I love it. All right, let's go through. Look at this. 10 points for Kirill Kaprizov in 7 games. That is fantastic. That's what we're going to want all season long. Zuccarello with 6 points. I think they're on the same line. Boldy, if they're not, they're going to be. Boldy with 5 points. Dumba with 5 points. Greenway with 4. And Gaudreau with 4. Then you got Steele, who I felt like had so many more points than just 3. And he got 3 goals in the last like 2 games. So interesting. I thought points for goals were worth 2 and assists were worth 1. Maybe I'm wrong. That's interesting though. Middleton, Schuster with 2 points as well, and then a couple of guys more with 2 points. Eriksson Ek, that is a surprise. He only played 4 games in the preseason and had 1 assist. His -2 when everyone else is plus. So that will be something to look at. And Hartman as well. Nope, nothing. He had played 3 games and only had +3. Now, I don't know if that's just because it's the preseason, what they wanted to do, but that is really interesting. So we are going to go play the first game. Let's stop simming quick. I think we are under the salary cap. I think we should be okay here. Contracts. View contracts. Salary cap. 82 million. Our projected spent is 79 million. We are fine. We can go even buy another player probably if we wanted to. So that is great. We're going to cancel out of that again. And let's play the first game of the year. Preseason is complete. Would you like to assign your pro and amateur scouts? Sure. So it looks like we have $2.1 million in scout money. And honestly, I'm not sure how to do this. But these guys are old. Is that what scouting does in the hockey? Is you go get an old guy? I want to scout this guy. Oh, I'm paying these people. Okay. Obviously, I think we're going to go get our best guy. We're going to get this guy. We're going to find prospects. We're pretty good. I think we can go get anybody. And we'll be okay. And then I want to sign... Oh, we already have a bunch of guys. That's okay. But we have one more, so why not? We're going to sign this guy too. And he's going to be any as well. Because we don't need to necessarily know that. All right. So we signed 2 guys, I believe. Did we not sign him? The number didn't change. Maybe I have too many people. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. All right. Here we are. Opening day. Looks like the Rangers have already played 1 game. This is opening day for the Minnesota Wild. And let's jump into... Oop, my alarm is going off. Let's jump into the lines again. Looks like Steele made his way all the way up to the first line. That's great. That's what I want to see. Kirill Kaprizov and Zuccarello. I like that line. This is an interesting line for sure. Pettin, did we trade for him or something? He's not even in a Wild uniform. Gaudreau, DeWar, Foliano, Eriksson Ek, and Hartman. That's on line 3. That's interesting. Those guys, you can see overall-wise, those guys are just interesting. Let me tell you what. Greenway, Jost, Yost, and Boldy. I like the line 4. This is a weird line. Let me tell you what. That is a weird line. So we'll see how they do. In game number 1, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to simulate game 1 of the season. And let's just see what happens. We're going to skip forward. We're on a power play early. We can't score. Power play again. Can't score. They're on a power play. And at least we hold them. But there's the shots going up again in their direction. They finally get the power play goal. Didn't even show up there. So we're down 1-0. They get another power play. And at the end of the first period, they're on 17-7 on shots. 1-0 in the books. They get another goal right away. This is not great. Let me tell you what. I'm not too worried, but that's not something I want to see. 3-0. What happened? All of our guys just went to sleep after the preseason. And are we even going to score a goal? There's a power play opportunity. No goal. Look at this, 14 shots. And the period's over. 14-16. Start it again. Another power play that we miss. This is incredible. We might be changing up lines right away. We do get a goal there with 7:14 to go. Boldy with the first goal of the season right inside the net. And can we do anything to come back? No, we cannot. And we lose 3-1 in our first game. That's not great. Let's look over the stats really quick. Boldy with the only goal of the game. That's crazy. As he was only on the ice for 9 minutes, gets a goal. You've got players like Dumba and Spurgeon. Anybody else? 20 minutes. Zuccarello, where's our boy? Kirill Kaprizov, nothing. He had 4 shots, though. 22 and a half minutes and couldn't do a thing. Not great there, but it's the first game of the season. First game of the season. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I lied because I talk too much, and I think this episode is getting a little bit too long for what I want for the second episode. So we simmed through the preseason, looked at some stats, looked at some guys who are going to be really good, and just to give you one more recap of that, obviously Boldy being a young guy, I think we're going to expect a lot from him this year. If you're looking at players who are on, let's go to the lines page instead. I think that'll be a lot easier to see, and then we can start changing up some lines if we need to, but this is going to be a great line, I feel like, all season. Once they get into a rhythm, that's going to be great. And I really think as a fourth line, this will surprise a lot of people. And maybe eventually we switch line 4 and 2, but I think Greenway, he's an aggressive player. Boldy's a young guy. He's going to be good. He's probably a guy who I'm going to look for most to improve and really carry the team this year, as well as Kaprizov. But Steele, he was a guy who really shocked me in preseason. I think even DeWar as well. These guys are going to be 2 guys that I think we can look at as well. As far as trades, already I think Eric Sinek might be a guy who we can look to get out of here, just because centers are well found, I think, in the league. We have some salary space. Is Eric Sinek the piece? His preseason didn't show it, but just to give you an overall prediction of what I think we're going to do, I think we're going to be a playoff team. I think that's the goal. If not, I've failed as a GM, but also I think that we're going to be a playoff team. We're going to contend. That game had zero implication on the rest of the season. This game, though, however, right away facing the 2-0 LA Kings, that'll be interesting. And then we jump into a divisional matchup with Colorado. So that's what I got for you guys today in episode number 2. Again, let me know what you guys think of this series. I need some help down in the comments for episode number 3. Then we will start simming to probably December, go through a couple of months and really get into the trades and the line switches and call-ups. So let me know what you guys want to see in the next episode. Peace.